Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to another video. If you guys haven't seen Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, then you might want to click away right now, because this video is going to contain a ton of spoilers, as this video is a theory video, so you have been warned. Okay, let's begin. Now, I've seen The Rise of Skywalker twice now, and upon the second viewing, I left the theater with a theory stuck in my mind that I just couldn't shake. Kylo redeemed himself. Kind of, as much as you could redeem yourself after murdering countless people and your father. Nevertheless, Kylo, Ben Solo, did the unthinkable and gave his life in order to restore Reys. And this is where the theory of mine begins. Ben Solo's grandfather, as you all know, Darth Vader / Anakin Skywalker, was a child of the Force. His mother Shmi seemingly became pregnant with Anakin out of nowhere. She didn't have a boyfriend or a husband that we know of. He was a child of the Force. The Force embedded within Shmi and created the Chosen One, Anakin. The one who would eventually bring balance to the galaxy and the Force alone. Whether for better or worse, he accomplished that. In many ways that the Jedi feared that he would. He had become the one thing he was meant to destroy, and with his turn to the dark side came balance. The Jedi once outnumbered the Sith 100 to 1, but with Order 66 fulfilled, this was no longer the case. And in a way that wasn't supposed to happen, came balance to the galaxy and the Force. As Rey laid lifeless on the ground on the Sith temple on Exegol, Ben made a choice. He placed his hand on Rey's stomach and transferred his life force into Rey, as Rey had done so before in a previous scene, where she impaled him with a lightsaber and she used the life force from within herself to heal Ben and eventually saved his life. Though in order to bring Rey back to life, Ben would have to explete his entire life force in order to bring her back, and Ben knew this. He proceeded anyway, and Rey was revived, but at the cost of his own life. Now this is where things get really interesting. Ben and Rey's bond throughout the entire new trilogy was inevitable. It all came and culminated to this very point. It was inevitable that at one point in the saga, being Disney at all, that Rey and Kylo would eventually show a romantic interest within each other. It was kind of meant to be from the get-go in The Force Awakens. She knew that she saw some light in Ben Solo, Kylo Ren, and she wanted to exploit it at any cost necessary. Now throughout this new trilogy, you see hints and glimpses of Kylo Ren turning back into Ben Solo and wanting to redeem himself. He constantly struggled within the light and dark within him, as Vader did. The tension between Rey and Kylo was so thick that you could cut it with a lightsaber, literally. But alas, with the Emperor dead and the damage that had been done, this was too little too late. Or was it? Notice the placement of Ben's hands on Rey's body as she lays there lifeless. He holds her stomach, and that's where he transfers his life force into her. Now the question I ask myself, did Ben Solo transfer his entire life force into her to save Rey, while at the same time creating another child of the Force? Now this is something that brings a very, very good question about, because I can really see Disney going this route eventually. Maybe at this point when he's transferring his life force onto Rey through her stomach, he gave her enough to survive, while at the same time, maybe not knowingly, but he might have created a child of the Force within Rey at the same time. And I think this is a very interesting theory, because I can definitely see Disney going full force with this. Now we all know that supposedly they're abandoning the trilogy format of Star Wars from now on, but they are not abandoning movies or their characters at all. So we will definitely see some of the characters from this new saga in future movies. It's inevitable. There's just way too much money to be made in Star Wars. Let's be real here. So what do you guys think? Do you think that Rey will have a miraculous Force child like Shmi did on Tatooine? And do you think that this Force child will be the next Skywalker? The next saver of the galaxy? And if he is the next big saver of the galaxy, then who will oppose him? Who is the next villain? There are so many questions to be asked, so many movies to be made, so much money to be made by Disney, and I know a lot of people are tired of it and aren't happy with the direction that Disney is going. But if you're a die-hard Star Wars fan as myself, then you're going to continue watching and you're going to be curious as to what direction Disney goes. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below about this theory. I'm super hyped about it. It can't escape my mind. I keep thinking about it over and over. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. This video is a little different from what I do before, but I just had to put this out there. I just had to share this theory with you guys. As always guys, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that little bell so you're notified when I drop a brand new video. And yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.